Please remain standing for the Fayetteville High School alma mater, presented by the Fayetteville High School Marching Band.
Yes. Huh? No. Good. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Please turn your attention to the center of the field as our captains take the field. Captains tonight for the Cabot Panthers, number 89, Zach Brockman. Number 21, Mason Delamater. Number 29, Gavin Vest. And number 8, Charlie Powell. Captains tonight for the hometown Bulldogs, number 5, Drake Lindsay.
Hello and welcome back to CHTV's presentation of Cabot Panther football. It's finally that time of year again. I'm your play-by-play commentator, Carson Cook, and alongside me is your color commentator,
Colton Hennessy. Tonight, your Cabot Panthers will be facing off against the Fayetteville Bulldogs, shaping up for an Arkansas top 5 matchup, and we couldn't be more excited to be calling for y'all this season. Last year, your Panthers beat the Bulldogs in the final 8 seconds of the game, winning 31-28.
Cabot will receive the ball.
Cabot will receive the ball for their first possession of the season.
And we are in for an exciting matchup here, as this is listed as Hooten.com's game of the week.
And here we have the Panthers ready to get out on the field.
And that is one beautiful banner. I tell you what, had the same one last year, and it just never gets old.
And here they come, ready for the season. Electing to receive, they're going to elect to start off hot.
Oh yeah, those beautiful red and white jerseys making their way to the sideline. As you hear that hype music going on, everybody in this stadium is excited for this matchup.
Panthers coming out now.
My goodness. And the scenery at this beautiful Fayetteville Stadium here in Northwest Arkansas is outstanding as they have the fireworks going off to start off the game.
Both teams ready to play to start off their season with both their season openers. Man, the anticipation in the air right now. You can cut it with a knife.
Let's just see the Panthers looking to start off their season right here with the score on their opening drive. That's best case scenario here, looking for a touchdown. And coming into this matchup, Fayetteville has won the past three out of four games, But like I said last year, in a nail biter, as it came down to the end, the Panthers were at home and wound up winning by 3.
All right, Amarius Kreiner and Hayes Cox ready to receive the ball, their first of the season.
And you can just feel this excitement. Nothing like it.
The ball's in the air, and I hope you're ready, Panther fans. It'll be a touchback, the first of the year, and they'll end up on the 20. Panther offense is looking to come out and start hot.
Yeah, really no point in returning that one right there. Way deep in the end zone. Taking at the 20, definitely the safe play. And here we go.
Panthers onto the field now. Charlie Powell in their QB position. He gets the snap. It's a handoff right up the middle, and he's stopped for about a gain of 1.
So that was Keegan Vest on the carry. Looks like an absolute freight train out there. Bigger than almost every other player on the field.
Keegan sure is one of the ones to watch as they're about to snap once again. Cooper with the throw. It'll be a screen pass for about a gain of 2.
It seemed like almost a mix-up right there. But Hayes Cox able to secure the catch and fight for a few yards.
It'll be 3rd down and 7 with 11 minutes to go left in the quarter, and there seems to be a bit of animosity between the teams already. Powell with the snap. The throw, and it's knocked out of his hands. It's a fumble. They will return it to the house, but they'll call it incomplete and not a fumble. The Bulldogs still celebrating.
Pressure on the quarterback by Landon Jones.
As Charlie just never saw Landon Jones coming around the edge. Just came around and was able to poke that ball out from behind Charlie's hand. Said the hand was moving forward. So it will just be a 4th down for the Panthers.
And the Bulldogs out of position, but the snap is high. And Sam Dugwood will just kick it out of bounds.
Flags on the play.
That is a very, very unfortunate safety. That's 2 points for the Bulldogs.
And they'll get on the board first with 2 points. Just an unfortunate start to the Panther season.
Quite an odd sequence of events that happened right there. Wasn't really expecting that. From the punter, Sam Dubwig, not really another play there. Didn't want to get tackled in his own end zone.
And that's a smart play from the 5-star, but it'll be Fayetteville ball now as we'll kick it off.
It will be Sam Dubwig on the safety punt.
Well, Fayetteville on the board with 2 points and about to receive the ball.
Let's see if the Panther defense can make a stop here early and often. Maybe turn around this momentum, this early momentum that the Bulldogs have picked up.
The kick is up. And that's Jason Delamar on the carry. He'll be stopped around the 40-yard line.
And what a boot right there from Dubwig.
Tackle by Gavin Vest.
What a solid return by Delamar.
Bulldogs take over 1st and 10 from their own.
Speaking of Delamar, he's committed to the University of Arkansas, not for football, however, but for baseball. Multi-sport stud, if you will. So he had an outstanding season last year.
And here comes the 3-star Drake Lindsay to lead his Fayetteville offense. First play of the game is a screen pass. And he'll break away. To the left of the field, he's at the 25. He looks like he gets a blocker, and he's stopped at the 1. Wow, what a tackle from Gunnar Poe. I'm sorry, he seems to have broke the plane there. That will be a Bulldog touchdown.
Just an ugly start right there. Very unfortunate. A nice play call by the Bulldogs.
It'll be Nathan Cackle to kick. And the kick will be good. That'll make the Bulldogs up 9-0 on their Cabot Panthers.
The Panthers will receive the kick and looking to turn things around. It's a very shaky start. 2 lapses, a poor offensive possession and an even worse defensive possession.
Nathan Cackle looking to kick it away to the Panthers now. Again, Amarius Kleiner and Hayes Cox back to receive. Kleiner will let it go. It'll be another touchback for your Cabot Panthers. They'll look to start their offense at the 20 once again. It'll be 1st and 10 with 10:25 left in the first quarter. Still a lot of time to turn this around for the Cabot Panthers and not let those first 2 possessions get them down.
Very true. It is a 2-score ball game here. But that's a easy deficit to come back from as we're less than 2 minutes into the ball game here.
Charlie Powell once again coming out with his offense. That'll be Keegan Vest in the backfield. Keegan Vest with the ball now up the middle. Just steamrolling through people. And after contact, about 5 yards in, he'll make about 9.
Just an impressive run. Put the whole entire Bulldog defense on his back. As it'll be a very short 2nd down and 1 for the Panthers.
And Keegan Vest, a guy to look out for this Cabot Panther offense, especially if you're on that Fayetteville defense. Charlie Powell with the handoff. Keegan Vest once again, this time not so lucky. He stops in the backfield for a loss of 1.
Stop by Rhett.
Just a huge rush put on right there by the Bulldogs. Just broke through that Panther offensive line. Got to Keegan before he knew what to do with it.
About 9:20 left in the first quarter. It's 3rd and 2. Cooper Powell in the backfield now with his brother Charlie Powell taking the snap. Seems to be a miscommunication on a handoff, and it's a fumble. It'll be Fayetteville ball, as Fayetteville seems to be going crazy right now, as they should.
As the read option right there did not work in Cabot's favor. Clearly miscommunication in the backfield. As the Bulldogs have great starting field position here on this possession.
The Panthers having trouble in this loud Bulldog stadium. As Lindsey will take the snap, another screen pass. So the 3-star baseball commit, he is down after about 5.
Painter and Jay on the tackle. Gain of 5 on the play. Bring up 2nd down, 5.
And the quarterback, Drake Lindsey, as we said, he was a 3-star. He's also a Minnesota commit.
Dropping back to pass. DK with the pressure. And what a beautiful pass and catch.
The toe tap.
Jason Delamar and Drake Lindsey.
Seems like a great connection between them two. What a toe tap right there by Delamar to keep his feet in bounds. And what a strike, even with the pressure coming from DK.
There seems to be some confusion on that Fayetteville offense. Drake Lindsey shaping up to snap it now. Drops back to pass it, throws up. And a beautiful pass, but a dropped catch by Landon Luke, excuse me.
I mean, what a dot right there from Drake Lindsey. Just went straight through the receiver's hands.
Fayetteville, 2nd and 10 with about 8:25 in the first quarter. Back to pass again. Another screen pass, but this time it is stuffed by that Cabot Panther defense, specifically Gunnar Poe.
Just an outstanding tackle right there from Gunnar Poe, not letting Jason Delamar get anywhere up that sideline. Delivered a pretty big hit right there.
Fayetteville shaping up to snap again after that loss of 1. The pressure is on Drake Lindsey. He'll be brought down by that Cabot Panther D-line.
Just absolutely swarmed.
Drake Lindsey sack.
And that's Maddox Smith on the sack.
It's always nice whenever you can get to a quarterback, and especially a quarterback of this caliber, excuse me. This will force the Bulldogs to kick a field goal.
Nathan Cackle once again lining up for a 27-yard field goal. The kick is up, and it's blocked. He'll recover the ball, and he'll try to run away, but he is swarmed by a host of Panthers. What a way to bring back after those 3 first possessions from the Cabot Panthers.
That Panther sideline is going insane. DeCaleb Rudolph's rolling on the ground over there. And you can just feel the excitement from the Panthers. Finally got something to go our way, and what a blocked kick.
And that is huge to keep it just 9-0, keep him out of those double digits.
And we can see this could possibly be what we needed to change the momentum back in our favor. We saw a few positive plays last drive, And maybe we can add on to that and make some more out of this one.
Haven't made it out of our half of the field yet. Looking to change that now is Charlie Powell and his offense with Keegan Vest back in that backfield. Charlie looking to pass, and he's hit on the throw.
Charlie Powell's pass intended for Keegan Vest.
That was intended for Zach Brockman.
Pressure on the quarterback by Jack Kessner.
And just what pressure right there from that Fayetteville defense. Came and just smoked him as soon as he was trying to get the pass off. Still a pretty accurate throw. Hit the receiver in the hands. Unfortunately, just couldn't come down with it. Panthers will line up for a 2nd and 10 try here.
Charlie Powell in the shotgun on 2nd and 10. Keegan Vest still in that backfield. Here's the snap, and it'll be handed off to Keegan Vest. Looking to make something happen. He's hitting the backfield, and his knee goes down. That'll be a loss of 4 for your Cabot Panthers.
Loss of 3 on the play.
Very unfortunate right there for the Panthers. 3rd and long right here. Let's just see if the Panthers can make something happen with this drive. It's going to take a big play here. We'd expect to see the ball thrown by Powell here.
And excuse me, that'll be 3rd and 13 now. Charlie Powell in that backfield. Keegan Vest there with him. Play is whistled to a halt.
Flags on the play.
False start.
It'll be a false start
Offense.
on
5-yard penalty. It's still 4th down.
Michael Lynch.
The last thing we needed right there was a penalty call. Move us farther away from that 1st down marker. It will be 3rd and 18 from our 10.
And if you're a Panthers fan, you're hoping the game plan doesn't change much. You're looking for a long throw. And it'll be 3rd and about 18. It'll be 6 minutes left to play in this first quarter. Charlie Powell gets a snap. He throws, got a man down the middle, and he just misses the throw. Throw intended for Hayes Cox.
Had the open man right there, just unfortunately threw it behind him. Cox couldn't do much with that ball. So it'll be Dubwig in the end zone to put this one away.
Back to punt, Samuel Dubwig.
But if you're ever in this position, Sam Dubwig is exactly who you want to be in it with you. He'll be back to punt the ball now. Dubwig, the snap high. And he'll throw it out of bounds for another safety. This Fayetteville pressure has been tremendous tonight.
Tackle for a safety by Garrett Lindley. Joey August and Lucas Robley.
Offense number 43. That penalty is declined. The result of the play is a safety. Timeout on the field. Timeout for heat and hydration.
There'll be a timeout for heat and hydration now. And the Panthers just one step forward, just 2 steps back tonight with about 5:57 left in the first quarter.
There's really not much to say about that play right there. The second quarter. Way to go out. After the blocked field goal, you really expected something to change with our offense. And for a second, you saw on 3rd down, Hayes Cox wide open. Just couldn't capitalize.
Unfortunate for the Panthers, but
game.
they'll be trying to change that now on defense.
The Bulldogs now lead 11-0 on the Panthers. Only a little over halfway through this first quarter. to bring up the stud wide receiver for Fayetteville, Jason Delamar. Last year he caught 54 passes for 770 yards. Believe it or not, this guy is not going to play football in college.
That's just unbelievable to me. He is obviously one of Fayetteville's very star players, along with his counterpart, Drake Lindsay.
And I mean, the connection that they have is just unbelievable. We've already seen it time and time again throughout this game. It seems like, I think he's the only person who's caught the pass from Drake Lindsay. There was one pass into the end zone for a different target, but every other ball has been thrown to Jason Delamar.
Delamar, one of the main targets for these dogs. And he'll be back on this receiving team as the Panthers look to punt it away. And it is up. There'll be another flag.
Flags on the play.
Free kick infraction, number 4 of the kicking team. 5-yard penalty, replay the kick.
A pre-kick infraction. On to call there, and now Dubwig will be punting from 5 yards deeper.
Samuel Dugwig will look to do it again.
Go ready to show off that boot once more that we've seen time and time again.
That'll be Delamar on the carry. Almost broken away, but that'll be Noah Martin on the tackle.
Noah Martin, another player that's looking to break out this season after not getting much playing time last year, as an elite tackle right there. Delamar really...
Flag. It'll be another flag on the play, excuse me.
Delamar right there made something out of nothing after muffing the punt. He's found a way to get outside, but just could not make it past the linebacker, Noah Martin. So it appears the officials are going over whatever call this may be.
During the return, personal foul, number 5 of the kicking team. 15 yards to the end of the run, first down.
That'll be a flag on Brett J. of your Cabot Panthers.
So here we see Drake Lindsay coming back on the field. Had an outstanding season last year. Passed for 3,751 yards and 37 touchdowns. He is ranked as the 51st quarterback in the nation, according to 247 Sports.
And Fayetteville will show it with their play calling here. Alone in the backfield. He throws and in the dirt. Intended for Charlie Grays.
Logan Eason depending on the play.
So it appeared that ball got deflected by somebody on the line. They say that was great defense from Logan Eason. So
Fayetteville with a 2nd and 10 opportunity. 5:46 left in the first quarter. With the snap and the handoff. And making something out of nothing, that blown up hole by the Cabot Panther defense. That'd be Omar Murray on the carry. And what an impressive carry it was.
Really looked tripped up as soon as he got the ball, but somehow found the hole. Just great space created by that Fayetteville offensive line.
Isaiah Taylor now in the backfield. Drake Lindsay with the throw. It'll be down the sideline and just over the head of Jason Delamar.
There he goes, looking for his favorite target again, just barely over his head. 40-yard pass into the end zone. Nothing easy about it.
Drake Lindsay still on the field for a 4th and 5 opportunity with 5:13 left. He'll look to throw. He's looking right. He throws, and he's got a wide open man. And he will be stopped by Noah Martin and Ross Baxter, not after a first down.
Noah Martin and Ross Baxter on the tackle. That's good for another Fayetteville Bulldog.
It's blown coverage right there. Nobody on their man. Able to get to him fairly quickly, though, to keep it from a huge gain.
A good read by Drake Lindsay. He'll look to do it again now. Quick throw to the right. And that'll be Spencer, excuse me, on the catch. It'll be a gain of about 5.
Gain of 5 on the play.
As Preston Howard was there to make the stop. Really just a little out route right there towards the sideline and able to come down with a secure catch.
Lindsay with a handoff. And he'll just break away all the way down to the 3. That's Omar Murray again.
Another huge run right there by Omar Murray. That's his second one that he's broken off. Fayetteville in the hurry up now.
Drake Lindsay with the snap, and it's blown up immediately.
Murray tackle for a loss. Gavin Vest.
Just an absolute swarm. The All-State linebacker Gavin Vest right there on the tackle.
Loss of 5 on the play.
Gavin Vest also another player to look out for this season, him and his brother Keegan Vest. Drake Lindsay looking to snap it again with Omar Murray in the backfield. He'll throw it, and that'll be up and in to Charlie Graves. There looks to be an injury on the field.
Flags on the play.
I believe that'll be Omar Murray.
Take a block below the waist. Number 13 of the offense. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. It's still second down.
There'll also be a block below the waist call on Omar Murray.
Very fortunate for the Panthers right there. He was wide open in the corner of the end zone, but it is all coming back now.
.326 left in the first quarter. The defense and offense will continue to take the field.
Omar Murray shaking up on the play for the Bulldogs.
It's nice to see Omar Murray walking off. He's had a few big runs already this game.
Hopefully we will see him later in the game, but for now, it is 2nd and 24.
It's a huge penalty against the Bulldogs. We will see if they can make anything of it.
Drake Lindsay looking to snap the ball once again. Back in shotgun. Pump fake. Scrambling out of the pocket. He's got room to run. And he'll be out of the bounds at the 16.
Run out of bounds by Gavin Vest.
Gavin Vest on the pursuit there.
Not only can he pass, but he can run with a huge frame. We would expect him to break a lot of tackles right there. Just was able to escape and showed off the wheels a little bit. Got a pretty big gain for the, excuse me, it is now 3rd and 15.
Lindsay with a handoff on the reverse and stuffed in the backfield. That'll be Jaden Boyster with the tackle for a loss.
Jaden Boyster able to run him down in the backfield. A huge loss by Fayetteville right there. And it appears that Fayetteville's offense will be staying on the field.
And Jaden Boyster, 6'3", 198, hard to run away from. with 2:38 left on the clock. The Bulldogs will line up for a 4th and goal line, but long opportunity. Lindsay to throw. He'll throw it into the end zone and deflected by Noah Martin.
Noah Martin playing lockdown defense right there, not letting anything come of that wild throw from Drake Lindsay.
And a great throw from Drake Lindsay, but even better defense from Noah Martin. Recently moved to corner, and he has adapted to the position tremendously.
An interesting decision early on by Casey Dick, maybe only because they have the lead. And as y'all know, Casey Dick was a former U of A quarterback.
Here we are with Charlie Powell in the shotgun. Fake the handoff. Pressure's building. He'll run and try and get out of there. That'll be about a gain of 1, but there's a flag on the play. Excuse me, that'll be Maddox McCrory.
And this is what we expected as Panther fans. So a bit of confusion maybe in the quarterback spot. Panthers just trying to figure out something new maybe to get something going for their offense, putting in Maddox McCrory.
There seems to be another injury on the Bulldogs side of the field, and I believe that is Caden Spencer.
We only hope for the best for him. Maddox McCrory, if you haven't heard, he has been taking trips to Memphis every so often, taking quarterback lessons from Eli Manning's former coach. So huge highlights expected from him, as he's only a sophomore getting his first playing time of the season.
And against a top 5 ranked team in the state, especially this defense who has been performing tremendously tonight. And now he'll have a 1st and long opportunity to prove himself.
As we see the 2 sophomores in the backfield, that's Maddox McCrory and Cooper Powell. Exciting young core for this Panther team.
Maddox McCrory to take the snap. It'll be handed off to Cooper Powell. And stuffed once again for a short gain.
Cooper Powell made a pretty hard hit as soon as he got through that offensive line. Unfortunately, just couldn't make it much farther, only a gain of 3.
It'll be 2nd down and 17 now with 1:52 on the clock for your Cabot Panthers left in the first quarter. Bulldogs still leading 11-0. The Panthers looking to change that. Maddox McCrory and Cooper Powell setting up at the backfield. It'll be a handoff to Cooper. He'll break away, but he's swarmed by Bulldogs.
Cooper only able to break about 5 tackles right there, but the Bulldogs defense just kept attacking him. It will be marked out as only a gain of 1 on the play.
Another 3rd and long for the Panthers. Trying to get the Bulldogs to jump off sides here. Changing up their look as the Panthers. Maddox to take the snap. He'll look to throw. Pressure's on. Out of the pocket, he'll throw, and what a pass, but dropped. It would be intended for Michael Lynch.
We got 4th down, 16. Deep for the Bulldogs, number 10.
Very unfortunate. It's a very good pass right there, right into the hands of the receiver. He just couldn't come down with it on the sideline there.
Dubwick back to punt near his own end zone once again. Looking to get his first successful punt out of the way. Snap is high once again, and it'll be another safety for your Cabot Panthers.
Frustration is mounting here for the Panther team. The defense has done all that they could, but that's the third safety of the game, all in the same exact scenario.
41 seconds left in the first quarter. The Cabot Panthers have not left their end zone side of the field. Once again on defense, backed up.
It's been a very rough first quarter for the Panthers. Hopefully we'll find a little bit of momentum. Still only a 2-score game as they have kept this dangerous Fayetteville offense in check. In last year's game, Hayes Cox had over 100 receiving yards. We will hopefully see more of the same this year, as he's been targeted a few times in this game.
Sam Dubwig looking to kick it away once again.
Deep for the Bulldogs. Setzer, Graves, and Taylor.
That'll be Graves on the reception and stopped by the first Cabot Panther. That'll be Brett J.
Bulldogs take over 1st and 10 from their own 44-yard line.
Brett J able to stop him before he got anywhere. Still pretty good field position once again for Fayetteville. Luckily they haven't capitalized, except for, I guess, only one trip. They were able to get in the end zone.
The Cabot Panther defense back onto the field. Drake Lindsay with the snap and the fake handoff. He'll throw once again to his favorite target, who will be wrestled down. Excuse me, that'll be Charlie Graves on the reception. And another Bulldog first down.
Great find right there from Drake Lindsay as he continues to have a hot night.
Jake Lindsay back to snap once again. Be another screen pass, but this one stopped quickly by Ross Baxter.
Ross Baxter, the stud corner, is able to stop it before anything happened.
That is the end of the first quarter. This break will be extended for heat and hydration.
And that will bring the first quarter to a close. Your Cabot Panthers down 13-0 on the Fayetteville Bulldogs.
Hey, Bulldog fans, let's make some noise for the Tyson Dog Pound Cam.
Coming into this game, Cabot is ranked number 4 in 7A, as Fayetteville is ranked number 5.
An exciting matchup with both defenses showing out. Cabot only allowing 1 touchdown from the Fayetteville offense, and the Cabot offense not leaving their side of the field, unfortunately. This Fayetteville defense have been very tough tonight.
Cabot last year finished the season 9-3. Fayetteville was 7-5. And like I said earlier, Cabot had won that matchup. However, that was at home, so I am sure that that is factored in today.
And like I said before, the Bulldog Stadium getting very loud tonight with the Panthers on their home turf. The team that beat them in an outstanding 8-second upset last year, coming back onto their home turf. And Drake Lindsay now to snap the ball once again for the Fayetteville Bulldogs. In the second quarter underway, Drake Lindsay will throw another screen pass. That'll be to number 9. And chased down by DeCaleb Rudolph and tripped up by Gage Stamper.
Just a little dump off right there from Drake Lindsay. Let the receiver do all that let the receiver do everything on that play.
That'd be Christian Setzer on the reception. Drake Lindsay back to snap again. Throwing once again, another check down pass to Setzer once again. That'll be stopped right before the first down marker.
It's no surprise that the Fayetteville Bulldogs are still on the field.
That's good for another Fayetteville Bulldog.
Excuse me. They were calling it a 4th down, but they corrected it to a 1st down. It is my bad.
First and 10 on the 34-yard line is the Fayetteville Bulldogs with 11:04 left in the second quarter. Another throw for Lindsay to the sideline and to his favorite target once again, Jason Delamar with another Bulldog touchdown. That'll make it 19-0 in favor of the Bulldogs.
As a little back shoulder pass right there all the way across the field. Impressive arm from Drake Lindsay. Made it look like it was nothing. He's really been carrying this Fayetteville team.
It'll be Nathan Cackle to kick once again. The kick is blocked once again by DeCaleb Rudolph.
Wow, the way DeCaleb Rudolph just broke through the line, just completely bodied that ball. It wasn't even close. It seemed as soon as he kicked the ball, it was just disrupted by DK. DK, a player to watch. Last season, he had 34 tackles. So he's looking to break out this year.
And Nathan Cackle, obviously frustrated that he's been blocked twice by this Cabot Panther defense. And now, once again, the Cabot Panther offense back onto the field. They'll be receiving for their first time in the second quarter.
It will be Amarius Kreiner and Hayes Cox back to receive once more. These Panthers are looking to swing the momentum into their favor for the first time this game. Ready to put some points on the board.
Cackle's kick is up. And Hayes Cox with the reception. He looks like he might be able to break away and swarmed by another pack of Bulldogs. He's finally wrestled down at the 30-yard line.
Seemed that Cox only had one man to beat right there. Really found a hole. And it looked like he almost could have taken it all the way.
And what a momentum swing that would have been for Cabot. Unfortunately, he was not able to break it away, but with great position now is the Cabot Panthers.
So it will be Maddox McCrory back on the field for the Panthers at QB.
Keegan Vest back in the backfield with Maddox McCrory. Handed off to Keegan Vest. And he will be stopped just around the line of scrimmage. He'll get a gain of 1.
There's absolutely nowhere to go for Vest right there. No holes opened up, and the whole entire offensive line just collapsed in.
And this Bulldog D-line has been ferocious tonight, not allowing many yardage on runs. Maddox McCrory to take the snap. A fake handoff. He's rolling out. almost rustled out in the backfield. And he gets it away. Very smart play from the sophomore. Pass intended for Gavin Reardon. Sailed just over his head, and it'll be 3rd and 9 with 10:05 left in the second quarter for your Cabot Panthers.
As that Fayetteville defense read that play like a book right there. McCrory had no idea what he was about to run into. There was at least 4 Bulldog defenders right there coming straight at him as he got out of the pocket. Did all he could right there. Very professional move for McCrory to throw it away.
Maddox McCrory using his head there, making the smart play, just getting it out of the backfield. That'll be a timeout by Coach Reed and your Cabot Panthers.
Carson, what do you think these Panthers will be discussing in this timeout? Do you think it's just going to be more of the same?
I think it comes down to that offensive line. There's been too much pressure in the backfield tonight for this Cabot Panther backfield. It's been tough to handle this Bulldogs D-line.
It's definitely going to take a lot of buckling down from the Panther offensive line. Maybe stack up one more guy in there. Maybe put the tight end into block and see where that goes. It's been very, very tough to get through that Fayetteville defensive line.
Well, the Panther Pride taking the field once again on 3rd and 9, again with 10:05 left in the second quarter. McCrory to take the snap. Vest in motion. Corey going through his reads and sails just past Gavin Reardon. That'll make it 4th and 9 for the Cabot Panthers.
Threw a bullet right there.
Deep for the Bulldogs, number 10, Landon Holzhauer. Back to punt, number 95, Samuel Dunway.
Hopefully the Panthers can get this punt away.
Dubwig looking for his first successful punt of the night. Snap good this time. Dubwig with a beauty of a punt. It'll be dropped down around the 29.
Logan Eason able to stop Fayetteville returner after only a return of 10 yards.
And what a beautiful punt by your Sam Dubwig, the 5-star.
Dubwig, an absolute stud for this Panther team. Luckily, we just got the snap to him right there.
Well, with the ball in his hands, Samuel is a great athlete. He can do wondrous things. And Fayetteville Bulldog offense will take the field once again. Oh, excuse me, there's a flag on the play.
It appears we have spoke way too soon.
Holding number 29, the kicking team. Fayetteville is elected to take 10 yards from the previous spot and replay the kick. It's 4th down.
Well, that'll be a holding on your linebacker, Gavin Vest. And Sam Dubwig will re-kick.
Let's see if we can make this happen twice in a row.
Samuel with the snap. Snap's good again this time. And he barely gets the punt away. And that'll be a fair catch by Landon Holzhauer.
You know, for not having any time on that punt, still able to get the ball to Fayetteville side of the field, excuse me. So it'll be
now the Fayetteville Bulldogs on offense. Once again, it'll be 1st and 10 from their 35.
We will just see what wondrous things Drake Lindsay will be pulling off this drive.
Drake Lindsay with another screen pass out to number 18. Gets a good stiff arm and a gain of 4. That'll be Mason Spencer on the reception and carry.
Martin on the tackle. Gain of 4 in the play. Bring up second down 6.
A huge stiff arm right there. A little bit of confusion. Noah Martin was nowhere near the play.
Drake Lindsay with receivers is always a scary sight to see as he'll snap the ball once again. Looking to throw once again. Checks it down to his running back who will just blow past a Cabot Panther defender. That'll be Omar Murray. Glad to see him doing okay. That'll be a Fayetteville first down.
An unfortunate missed tackle right there by Noah Martin, but a great way to take advantage of that by Murray.
All right, that'll be first down and 10 with 9 minutes left to play. Another check down from Drake Lindsay and his receiver not exactly expecting it. Intended for Mason Spencer.
Pass is incomplete. Bring up second down 10.
Just another route out towards the sideline right there. The receiver could not come down with it.
Fayetteville with receivers once again. Second down and 10 with 9:05 left in the second quarter. Fayetteville's got a man in motion. Drake Lindsay will take the snap. And pressured by Cabot. Panthers defense not quite down, but he was just wrestled down by Gavin Vest, your all-state linebacker, everybody.
And an absolute dog right there. Gavin Vest rips Drake Lindsay down. Held on to him for nearly 5 seconds, it seemed like.
And that's not an easy guy to wrestle down, being 6'5", 225. The 3-star Minnesota commit, Drake Lindsay.
Got third down 21.
I'm not going back over there. You can hear it.
Fayetteville taking the snap. Drake Lindsay handing off to Omar Murray, who blows past a Panther defender, and he'll break away.
Omar Murray.
Back just past their first down, or excuse me, their first marker.
And Ross Baxter made the tackle. Gain of 13 on the play. Bring up fourth down and 8.
A huge run right there by Murray. Luckily did not have any effect right there, as it will be a 4th and long. Hayes Cox will be the return man here.
8 minutes left to go, and they'll be kicking it away to Hayes Cox of your Cabot Panthers. He'll elect for a fair catch. And there's another flag on the play.
That was the first punt that we've seen all game from the Bulldogs, as they have elected to go for it and go for it and go for it. Surprising they didn't go for it there, as they had a 4th and 27. Instead of kicking a field goal, they decided to go for it. But Casey Dick is quite the risk taker. It's the head coach for Fayetteville. The officials appear to be sorting something out. So we saw that sack by Gavin Vest earlier. He had 84 tackles last season.
12 men participating on the receiving team. 15 yards to the previous spot, resulting in a first down, Fayetteville.
And that'll be a 12-man penalty on the Cabot Panthers. And that'll cause a first down for the Bulldogs. So their first successful punt turns out to be a first down.
Absolutely unbelievable what we're seeing right here, as the Panthers cannot catch a break. Like you said earlier, it's been 1 step forward, 2 steps back all night long. It seemed that the Panthers were going to get a possession, finally causing that Fayetteville team to punt.
And that seemed to be the momentum the Cabot Panthers needed. Unfortunately, unfortunately, they're going to have to craft their own after being riddled with penalties. Drake Lindsay back to snap once again. It'll be a handoff. Broken away. One-on-one man tackle by David Liddell.
David Liddell made the tackle.
Great open field tackle by David Liddell. As Fayetteville has been a hard team to stop.
High snap to Drake Lindsay. Another screen pass dropped by his target, Jason Delamar.
Drake Lindsay's pass intended for Jason Delamar. Pass is incomplete.
That's the first drop pass we've seen from Delamar all game long, as he has seemed to have glue on his hands, and it appears that DeCaleb Rudolph is down on the field.
There seems to be another injured player on the field, this time for your Cabot Panthers.
It's the last thing you want to see. A great friend of ours in our broadcasting program. We can only wish him the best.
That'll be DeCaleb Rudolph getting checked on by both Fayetteville and Panther athletic trainers. It'll be about 7:07 left in the second quarter. Cabot trailing 19-0 to the Fayetteville Bulldogs as they check on DeCaleb.
The Panthers, with a fairly fresh team this year, having to replace 7 starters on offense and defense. So most of our players were in that senior class last year. We lost Abe Owen and Evion Jimerson most notably. They were the 2 standout players last year, quarterback and running back.
Well, this fresh new Cabot Panther team really showing it with the increase of penalties this first game of the season. Coach Reed looking to get that under reins for the rest of the game. And it'll be the Fayetteville Bulldogs with the ball once again.
And if anybody can control a team, that is Coach Reed, a state championship coach. Won a state championship at El Dorado.
Be Drake Lindsay with the snap. Pressure is on. Another screen pass to his target, Delamar. And tackled by Ross Baxter, but not after a first down. He'll be down around the 17-yard line.
That's good for another.
And the Bulldogs marching down the field once again.
And a very low pass right there from Lindsay, but like we said earlier, glue in Delamar's hands right there, able to pick it up and make a play out of it.
Moving quickly is the Bulldogs. Drake Lindsay to throw again. Over to Delamar and tackled by Gunnar Poe. Wrestled down after about 7 yards.
Very strong tackle right there by another standout player in Gunnar Poe. Another player to watch on this Panther defense.
Drake Lindsay and his Bulldogs marching down the field. Nearly inside the 10. He'll throw it up to his target. And what a catch by Jason Delamar. That'll be another Bulldogs touchdown.
And what faith right there by Drake Lindsay, just to toss it up. As you hear the fireworks going off like crazy here, the atmosphere is just insane. But what a catch right there from Delamar. Really nothing Gunnar Poe could do right there. Played outstanding defense, but just better offense.
And the atmosphere here at Bulldog Stadium is absolutely electric for every Bulldogs fan. Morale a little bit low on that Panther side of the ball, and there seems to be another player on the ground. It'll be Brett J. Nice to see him walking off the field.
Brett J. shaking up on the play for the Panthers.
Once again, Nathan Cackle to kick that extra point. And it is good.
Finally, the offensive line unit able to keep the Panthers from breaking through and blocking a field goal. That's 1 out of 3.
An incredible composure from Nathan Cackle. He's been blocked twice tonight, but he still drives it through the uprights.
The Panthers really looking to turn it around here in this second quarter with 6 minutes and 9 seconds left. They are down at 26-0.
And Amarius Kreiner and Hayes Cox taking the field to receive yet another Fayetteville kickoff. Cackle positioning himself to give it away once again to the Panther Pride, giving them 6 minutes and 9 seconds, down 26 left in the first half. Hayes Cox receiving it down at the 1 yard line. They'll try and make something out of nothing. He sees a hole. He might just break away, and he's stopped by Eli Rose.
Man, what a return from Cox right there. Received the ball on the goal line, took it all the way to the 30. The hole opened up once more. You wonder if he keeps getting these opportunities, he might find a way to break loose.
Hayes Cox is a breakout player for sure, and once he finds those holes, he can get away from you very fastly. But what a play from Eli Rose, shedding the block and filling that hole. It'll be Maddox McCoy now to take the snap. Keegan Vest once again in the backfield, looking to make something out of Maddox on the slant. And a great pass to Gabe Lynch.
You know, it's nice to see some positive yardage, confidence and composure right there from McCrory in the pocket, even with the Fayetteville defense rushing at him.
And what a throw, keeping his receivers safe from that dangerous slant through the middle, as he'll line up in shotgun once again with wide receivers out wide. Reardon in motion. Hand the ball off once again to Keegan Vest. And he'll be stopped after a gain of 2. That'll be a Cabot Panther first down.
How many times have we been able to say that this game? It's been very few and far between, but a great feeling as just a little bit of momentum, and maybe that's all the Panther offense needs here.
And it doesn't take much for this Cabot Panther team to get the ball rolling. It'll be Maddox McCroy back in the backfield once again. Calm and collected in the pocket. He'll rifle one through, but just miss. Just miss Keegan Vest.
It's an interesting selection right there. A little bit of youth showing in McCrory as he threw it into double coverage.
Be 5:52 left in the second quarter as McCrory takes a snap. He pitches it to Kreiner. Kreiner has a hole, and he'll gain about 4 yards on the play before he's tackled by a host of Bulldogs.
As we know, Amarius Kreiner, as soon as he gets a hole, he is gone. A very quick and agile athlete.
And if Amarius Kreiner breaks away from you, I don't believe anybody's catching him. You gotta watch this young sophomore.
By far one of the fastest players on this team and in this whole entire state.
Maddox to Kreiner once again. And he'll make a man miss and get a gain of 2.
So there's a little shiftiness right there. We saw a screenplay attempting to develop. So it will be a 4th and 3 with a little bit over 4 minutes left in this ball game. Left in this first half. My apologies.
It's 4th down and 3.
And the Panthers 4th down and 3, but seem to have a little bit of momentum going their way.
The Bulldogs, Landon Holzhauer.
They'll go to kick it once again with Samuel Dubwig. Whistle's blown, and it'll be a timeout by Coach Casey Dick.
As for a second, it looked like the Panthers might be going for it there. But Coach Scott Reed chooses not to.
And 2 electric plays from your junior Amarius Kreiner. He's really one to watch for this Cabot Panther offense.
It'll be very nice having him returning back next year, as all of our running backs have at least one more year. Keegan Vest, Amarius Kreiner, and Cooper Powell. Cooper Powell has 2 more.
This Cabot Panther punt team coming back onto the field. Coach Reed looking to get a stop and go ahead and get into this halftime. The snap is good, and Dubwig with a beautiful punt. He'll look for a fair catch, and he's dropped it. But he'll recover around the 19. There'll be a flag on the play.
Officials going over that flag right now.
Personal foul on the play. First down, Fayetteville.
All right, that'll be a personal foul on the play. It'll be first down, Fayetteville. Or no foul on the play, excuse me. It'll be 3:58 left in the second quarter before this halftime. And look at that, DeCaleb Rudolph is back on the field. It's nice to see him back on that D-line.
He said it appeared he got it rolled up on, but no worries as he has made his way back on the field.
Lindsey with the handoff.
Omar Murray.
It'll be Omar Murray once again.
It appeared he got tackled twice almost right there. So he just refused to go down as one host of defenders for the Panthers started him off, and then the rest had to finish the play.
Drake Lindsey back in that backfield once more. Look at a snap. He's got a man in motion. He'll throw another check down to Marius Murray, who steps out of bounds after losing his balance. Excuse me, Omar Murray.
Omar Murray not able to turn it upfield right there. Seemed like he had a bit of room to run.
Partial foul, number 96, defense. 15 yards from the previous spot, results in a first down.
That'll be a foul on Aiden Cook of the Panthers. It'll be a first down for the Bulldogs.
As once more, one more play goes against the Panthers. So it just seems they will never see the end of this. Under 3.5 minutes here.
Drake Lindsey and the Bulldogs looking to march down the field once again. It'll be another handoff. Looking to make something happen, but tackled by many Panthers, and he's lost his helmet. There seems to be a little bit of animosity, and there is punches being thrown by Omar Murray. His teammates trying to settle him down now.
And this Panther defense being very disruptive. Flags on the play here. Speaking of this Panther defense, our linebacker core absolutely outstanding. Gavin Vest and Logan Eason, the two huge hitters at linebacker.
Seemed to be a big hint by Corbishley of the Panthers, I believe, and I believe that's what's caused the animosity on the field now.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, fighting, number 13 on the offense. Number 13 has been disqualified from the game. 15-yard penalty. It will be second down.
Well, that'll back the Bulldogs up now, make it 2nd and long.
Panthers have something to be excited about here, as the penalty will push them back. Drake Lindsay gonna have to make something.
What was it?
Personal foul on number 13.
And if you didn't hear, that's a personal foul on Omar Murray. The Bulldogs now backed up to the 20-yard line. With 3:15 left in the second quarter, they'll have a 2nd and long and about 25. Drake Lindsay with the handoff. He'll be stopped in the backfield by your Panther D-line.
Setzer absolutely locked down by that defensive line.
Is he out of the game? Is he out of the game? Okay.
Corbusley on the tackle.
Drake Lindsay back to take the snap once again. That'll be a loss of 1 on the play. With the snap. Cool in the pocket. He'll have to get out of there after Panther pressure. There's a flag thrown and the ball thrown. That'll be down to Setzer and tackled. Finally brought down by the Panther defense right before the first down marker. They'll have about 3 before it.
Flags on the play.
However, once again, there will be a flag thrown. It's the Fayetteville team and Panthers both walking back to the spot of the foul, looking like a holding call.
Holding, number 75, offense. 10-yard penalty for the previous spot. Still third down.
And that'll be a holding on Desmond Peterson. A rare flag call from Fayetteville, or on Fayetteville, excuse me. Drake Lindsay backed all the way up to the 9-yard line with the first down marker being on the 45.
We call this 3rd and infinite right here. Huge field to work with. The Panthers got safeties deep. Drake Lindsay will have to make an outstanding play here for this to go Fayetteville's way.
Drake Lindsay with the check down. And he'll be stopped by, I believe, Dominic De La Torre.
A nice stop for the Panther defense right there.
Second charge, timeout of the half.
And that'll be a timeout for your Cabot Panthers. And it's shaping up to be 4th and down and a little less than infinite with 2 minutes and 18 seconds left in the second quarter.
This is a guaranteed punt situation for the Bulldogs. A nice looking field, most likely for the Panthers, depending on what kind of leg their punter will have here. We've seen some great returns from the Cabot Panthers and looking to see more of that now.
Well, the Cabot Panthers defense really sparking some life and momentum into this team.
Here comes the punt crew for Fayetteville.
That'll be, I believe, Logan Davenport for the punt for the Fayetteville Bulldogs. 4th and 31. Snap is good. The punt is up and a little short. It'll land about the 40 and roll around to the 49, or Fayetteville will finally stop it. And Cabot Panthers with a Great field position, trying to make something happen before this halftime.
There's just a bit over 2 minutes left in this first half. Great field position here for the Panthers. And you knew it was going to be set up very well whenever you saw Hayes Cox back to return that at about the 45.
And smart to leave it alone while it was surrounded by a swarm of Bulldogs. Maddox McCory to take the field again with Keegan Vest back in the backfield.
See if this Cabot Panther offense can get something going.
Maddox McCoy with snap, he'll throw, and he will rifle it down to number 15, Hayes Cox. Cox not being able to come down with it.
The ball went straight through Cox's hands right there. A great find by McCrory. Looked like a solid play in the making, unfortunately just couldn't come down with it.
Maddox McCoy with receivers and Keegan Vest in the backfield. The snap, looking for a throw, he'll rifle it through the middle and caught by number 23, Gabe Lynch. There'll be a flag on the play and a injured Bulldog.
It's nice to see a play like that on the field. It's absolutely fantastic. See a rifle right there from McCrory. Unfortunately, another player down. The injury bug has been all over this game, it appears. The refs will be sorting out this flag. It's nice to see the Fayetteville player making it off the field.
That'll be Eli Rose. Eli Rose jogging off the field now. And it'll be Cabot Panthers offense with another first down. He'll take the snap. With pressure is Maddox McCoy. It's a fumble. Fayetteville will recover, and he's down the sideline with one man to beat, number 78. And that'll be Caden Spencer with the scoop and score. There seems to be another flag on the field. And that's not what you're looking for if you're Coach Reed. Trying to get some momentum and march down the field and run out some clock before you get into this halftime. Give them a big speech. And unfortunately, Maddox McCoy pressured and fumbled in the backfield.
The inexperience definitely showing right there from McCrory. He just couldn't hold on to the ball there.
Maddox McCoy playing tremendous tonight. Just unfortunately not much he can do there. As the referees will confer at midfield, excuse me.
Just absolutely nothing has gone the Panthers' way this first half, but I guess that's why God gave us two. Maybe the Panthers will be able to turn it around in the second one. Really, this one, it's not over.
Referee talking with Coach Reed now. And there seems to be a call. So there will be a 15-yard penalty on the kickoff after unsportsmanlike conduct from the Fayetteville bench, just getting a little bit too rowdy after that scoop and score. It'll still be 6 points for the Fayetteville Bulldogs with 1:43 left in the first half, making it 32-0 the Bulldogs. Cabot will kick once again. And nearly blocked once again, but it'll go through the uprights, and it's good.
Been a very rough first half for the Panthers, 33-0. A minute and 43 left. The Panthers will have one last opportunity here to get the ball down the field and score before the end of this half.
And if you're Coach Reed here, you're telling your guys you need something from them to march down this field in these last minute and 43 seconds. Need a little bit of momentum getting into this halftime. And it's going to take a heck of a speech from Coach Reed to turn this game around for the Panthers.
We know Coach Reed, an outstanding coach, as we said earlier. The state championship at El Dorado, and if you can do it at El Dorado, you can do it anywhere. As we saw last season, a great team assembled by Coach Reed, looking to make that happen once more. It's going to take one tremendous comeback from the Panthers.
Quite frankly, we're lucky to see these two coaches on the same field, both tremendous in different aspects. As the kick is up and to Hayes Cox, the left side of the field again. He's looking for some room. Unfortunately, he will not find it, but a great return around the 38.
Really did all he could right there. Fayetteville covered that very well. Hayes Cox with a return of about 10 on that one. Panthers now have a minute and 37 seconds to make something happen before the end of this first half. Maybe find some new turf.
The Cabot Panthers not leaving their side of the field too much this game, looking to change that now until the end of the second half. Maddox McQuarrie with the snap. He'll hand it off to Keegan Vest once again, just running through people. And he'll just keep going. Take the Fayetteville team on your back, Keegan Vest, with a first down and into the other half of the field.
Keegan Vest, tremendous run right there. Able to break a few tackles, make his way all the way for a first down.
Coach Reed speeding it up for the Panthers offense. Maddox McCoy taking the snap. On the out route, just on the back shoulder, it'll be just dropped by Anthony Liddell. Be 2nd and 10 for your Cabot Panthers.
That's one way to stop the clock right there, and we will probably see much more hurry-up offense as the Panthers have already used 2 of their 3 timeouts in this half.
And with 1 timeout remaining, there's a minute 14 left in this first half. Cabot Panthers marching down the field already at the 46-yard line. Maddox McCoy with the snap. He'll look to throw. He's got a man down the middle, just sails over Hayes Cox's head. The clock will stop at 1:08.
Hayes Cox had about a step on his defender. It would have taken an insane pass for Cox to come down with that one. But not a bad throw there from McCrory. Unfortunately, just out of the reach of Cox.
Yeah, a small window to hit there, and a good ball just over his head, trying to give his receiver a chance at the play. It'll be 3rd and 10. Maddox McCrory now. Vest in motion. He steps back, got time in the pocket pressure. He'll check down, and that'll be Hayes Cox with the reception and rifle down. There'll be more flags on the play.
This game continues to be chippy. The Panthers just trying to keep it professional here. That's all this team needs.
And not a bad read by Maddox McCrory. trying to get any chance he can get. He knows Hayes Cox can do just about anything with the ball, and with none of his reads open, that seemed like the best decision. Unfortunately, Cox not being able to make the man miss.
Play, sportsmanlike conduct, number 1 of the defense. That's a 15-yard penalty from the beginning of the run, results in a first down.
And that
Number 1, first and sportsmanlike conduct, towards objection.
that will be a nice first down after the personal foul call on the Bulldogs. Much needed right there, too. It was going to be 4th and about 5.
That'll be first 10 on the 29-yard line with an even minute left for the Cabot Panthers. Maddox McCoy in the shotgun. He'll take the snap now. He drops back to pass. He's got pressure. He breaks one man, and he'll get it to Gavin Reardon, who is smoked, but he comes down with it.
Just
And hurry up now as the Cabot Panthers with 31 and ticking on the clock. Maddox McCoy stepping back. He'll move out of the pocket, and he'll throw it at the feet of Gavin Reardon. A good way to stop the clock now at 26 seconds.
And man, McCrory with a beautiful pass to play before. And what a tackle by the Fayetteville defense. It's hard to get a man like Gavin Reardon down with his humongous frame, a wrestling state champion. That tells you anything about Gavin Reardon. He is a very large guy.
Maddox McCoy with another throw. He's got an open man, and touchdown Cabot Panthers. That'll be the first of the night to Brett J.
And it's great to see Brett J back in the ball game after being shaken up. Panthers finally found that Fayetteville end zone, able to put 6 on the board late in this first half.
And excuse me, that'll be Evan Mathis as the Panthers look to kick the extra point. And that's exactly the momentum that the Cabot Panthers needed as the kick sails through the uprights. The quietest I have heard this stadium tonight.
No, that Panther sideline is getting pretty loud. It's very exciting. First touch. Into the second half.
With 21 seconds left in the first half, Cabot puts their first points on the board, making it 33-7. Cabot Panthers finally on the board.
That's clearly a defensive lapse right there by Fayetteville, but Maddox McCrory with the vision to find Evan Mathis in the end zone.
What a route and read by Evan Mathis and Maddox McCrory. Making something and marching down the field was Maddox McCrory. A very impressive drive from the young sophomore. Be Lucas Blaylack to kick off after the extra point. Bulldogs got the ball. He's got blockers trying to hit the inside and stopped by John Williams. What a tackle in the open field.
What a stop right there by John Connor. Nice to see him push him out of bounds and the defensive help from the rest of the Panthers. Still a very solid return.
That'll be 1st and 10 with just 14 seconds left for Drake Lindsay and the Bulldogs. We'll go ahead and take a knee and send this game into halftime. Casey Dick, happy with his team so far, I'd assume, leading 33-7 to Coach Reed's Panthers.
We will be back at the start of the second half.
Friendships he makes and the experiences he receives. Our next purple dog is volleyball senior Braden. Braden plans to play volleyball at UCA and open her own salon after college. Her favorite aspect of volleyball are the friendships and memories she has had. Our final purple dog is volleyball senior Quincy Schick. Quincy plans to win state in volleyball and attend college next year. Her favorite aspect of volleyball is the competition and the family community. Thank you again to Centennial Bank. We appreciate your continued support to showcase our Purple Dogs and the impact they are making on and off the field of play. We are Fayetteville strong.
Bulldog fans, please turn your attention to the video board for a special recognition.
We were undefeated as a junior, 1957 team. And the 58 team, we were 9-1. We had an 18-game winning streak going. So we had good years in football here.
So Paul, when you hear that bell ring out there, that was from your class. Like, what does that mean to you?
Well, it basically reminds me of the Coach Spencer, which, that was what it was dedicated for, was for the coach. And that's, in the 57 team, really, that's what it's all about for us.
Here tonight to represent the 1957 team and honor their undefeated season are members of that historic team. Please welcome Boyd Jegley, Jim Boyd, and Dylan O'Cotton. The 1957 Bulldogs remain the only undefeated football team in Fayetteville athletics history. Their legacy will always be remembered. There were influential men who fundraised, supported, and organized the building of the bell tower and dedication to Coach Clayton Spencer. The Coach Clayton Spencer Bell was dedicated in 2003, and this football season we're celebrating 20 years of the sound of that historic bell. Tonight you were given a cowbell to symbolize the important part of the Fayetteville history and continue the spirit of the bell. Bulldog fans, please ring those bells! The bell tower had an inscription that read, "Purple Pride, for then, for now, and forever." Fayetteville fans, let's remember our past and embrace the future. Please give these amazing men one more round of applause. We are Fayetteville strong. Bulldog fans, please help me in recognizing and honoring our PA crew. These men volunteer for all Fayetteville football games on Monday and Friday nights, along with our Thursday night junior high games. Thank you for your dedication to all student athletes in providing top-notch announcing and communication with our Fayetteville fans. Tim Cook, Brian Bannister, Ben Crozier, Phil Sherman, Doug Brooks, and the voice of Harmon Stadium, Mike Moeller. Bulldog fans, please give them a big round of applause. help me welcome to the field the varsity cheer team. Please help me welcome to the field the varsity dance team. Ladies, your music is on. Please welcome to the field the Fayetteville High School Marching Band. Bulldog fans, we need you. During the performance, when you see and hear exciting moments, please show your support by clapping and cheering. The performers can hear you, and your positive energy can feed the performance. Let's go Bulldogs! Joining us from Fayetteville, Arkansas, please welcome the Fayetteville High School Marching Band. Fayetteville High School show is entitled Counterpoint and contains the following musical selections. Dance 1 by Oliver Davis, There's No Place Like Home by Michael Giacchino, and Windsprints by Richard Saucedo. Fayetteville High School is proud to present in halftime performance drum majors Vanessa Aldana, Olivia Purdue, and Catherine Bodenhammer in the Fayetteville High School Marching Band. hit, Crazy Train. Let's hear another round of applause for the Fayetteville High School Marching Band.
Serving athletes since 1997, we thank Millennium Chiropractic Sports Medicine and Rehab for their continuous support of Fayetteville athletics. Providing both in-week and game day care, the doctors at Millennium were proud to be part of the Fayetteville Sports Medicine team. Thank you again to Millennium Chiropractic Sports Medicine and your dedication to keeping all athletes safe and performing at the highest level. We are Fayetteville Strong.
We're celebrating 20 years of service. The Slim's Meal is the original fan favorite. 100% all-natural hand-breaded tenders, buttered Texas toast, a southern side, and your choice from 17 house dipping sauces, all served with a medium drink.
Fayetteville Bulldog fans, it's the second half. Let's make some noise for halftime hype presented by Lindsay and Associates. We're proud to showcase our Fayetteville drum line during this week's halftime hype.
Hello and welcome back to Cabot Panther football, or CHTV's presentation of the second half of the Fayetteville Bulldogs and Cabot Panther game. It'll be Blaylock on the kick to start off the second half.
Gonna have to be an absolute insane comeback from the Panthers. Get back into this one down big here in the second half.
And a lot of game left to play with 12 minutes before the end of the third quarter. Panthers with newfound momentum. With the Bulldogs returning. He's got blockers, but he is wrestled down by Caleb Sun.
Sun appears to be down on the play. Seems like a cramp there, but Ross Baxter coming in flying to able to finish off that tackle. Great to see Caleb get up and get off the field on his own. Just a few light cramps.
And you really got to blame that on the heat here tonight, with many extended timeouts for heat and hydration, as Drake Lindsay will take the field once again for the Bulldogs. He'll be set up at the 29 with 1st and 10. And he's got another screen pass. He's got one man to beat. That's Ross Baxter, and he won't be able to get past him as he's swarmed by Panthers for a loss of about one.
You know, right there it looked like Ross Baxter's tackle had gotten broken, but really he held off the receiver long enough for the rest of that Panther defense to come in and finish off what he started. Just great defense right there by the Panthers.
And the Bulldog receiver left with nowhere to go, surrounded by white jerseys. Drake Lindsay in the shotgun once again with receivers. With the long bomb down the sideline. It'll be just over Noah Martin's head as he will wrestle down the wide receiver. The wide receiver seems to be fighting all the way to the 9-yard line. Contact made around the 20, or the 18, excuse me.
Man, no matter how hard Noah Martin tried to get him down, the receiver just refused. And what a dime by Nate Lindsay right there. Or excuse me, Drake Lindsay. Apologize.
Drake Lindsay showing off his arm. And the shotgun once again, looking to throw back to his target, Spencer. It'll sail right over Spencer's head, who seemed to not be ready for the pass. It'll be 2 and 10 now, with 10:59 left in the third quarter.
And Drake Lindsay, an absolute rarity, complete stud at quarterback. Really not much you can do. Made that throw look effortless, and that's what he's done all night long. Just an insane stat sheet that we have for Drake.
And this wide receiver crew looking very talented tonight for the Bulldogs. Drake Lindsay steps back. Pressure on the pocket. He'll get away. Mini Panthers in pursuit, and he'll try and get it to Charlie Graves.
Really?
That'll be incomplete and leave them 3rd and 10 on the 16.
Charlie Graves was able to come down with that ball. Nice hands right there. Unfortunately, couldn't keep the feet in bounds. It appeared that Drake was just throwing that ball away as he had nowhere to go with it.
Another great read from Lindsay tonight. He'll set up in the shotgun once again. Trying to slow down the pace for the Bulldogs. They've got about 6 seconds to snap the ball. And they won't get it off in time.
Timeout, Fayetteville.
That'll be a timeout by the Bulldogs to avoid the flag. Using one of their 3 10 minutes and 54 seconds into the third quarter. Not ideal for the Bulldogs, but trying to change up the pace just a little bit after that Cabot Panther stop.
As that one pass right there from Lindsay just burned the Cabot defender. What do you think Casey Dick is talking to his team about here in this timeout?
I'm sure he's telling them to settle down, and they just need 10 yards. They've been driving down the field this whole game, and they just need to do it once more to get into that end zone once again, kill any momentum that the Panthers have. But the Panther defense coming out strong this half, apart from that one pass down the sideline.
So it's just more of the same that we've seen all game. The Panthers very lopsided on the scoreboard, but have not played very badly on defense. It's just been a few big plays here and there.
It's been a Lindsay and crew show tonight as he'll set up for another shotgun snap. Backed up on the 16, 3rd and 10, he'll get the snap. He'll throw it out, little 10-yard out. And did he get his feet down? No, they will call it incomplete. The target intended for Spencer Cole.
Pass is incomplete. Noah Martin defending on the play.
With about 10:49 left in the third quarter. It'll be 4th and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Fayetteville bringing out their field goal unit. See if they can get one through the uprights here.
With 2 blocked kicks tonight, Nathan Cackle will line up for another field goal shot.
Let's see if the Panthers can make it happen for a 3rd time tonight, breaking through that line.
The kick is up, and it is good. That'll make it 36-7 with your Cabot Panthers trailing.
Man, we saw it again right there. Caleb Rudolph leading that pack just straight through that offensive line of the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs are the ones able to score first here in this second half with 10 minutes and 44 seconds left on the clock.
The Panthers getting the ball back for the first time in the second half. Again, they'll send Kreiner and Cox out to receive.
Deep for Cabot, Amari Kreiner, and number 15, Hayes Cox. Kicking off for the Bulldogs, number 40, Nathan Cockle.
Unfortunately, this has been a very lopsided 7A West versus 7A Central matchup here. Fayetteville has came out very strong.
And another kick sailing over Amari Kreiner's head. Kreiner's looking antsy to receive that one. Playing it smart, though, and they'll put the Cabot Panthers on the 20-yard line once again.
It seemed every ball that came Amari Kreiner's way, he just, unfortunately, it's just sailed over his head. He makes the smart decision, but he is very antsy, and I imagine that if he gets the chance to return one, he will take it a long way.
The Panther Pride back on the field at offense. Charlie Powell taking the snap now. He'll look for a pass. He's got an open man, and it is dropped by Gavin Reardon.
A good look right there, and a great pass by Charlie Powell. Unfortunately, just slipped out of the hands of Gavin Reardon. A nice look downfield. Would have been a pretty solid gain. So that play was not on Charlie Powell.
And with your back to the defenders like that, it sometimes can get scary and a little bit antsy to catch that ball. As they set up for a 2nd down and 10 with 10 minutes, 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Charlie Powell with the snap. It'll be handed off to Gavin Vest. Gavin Vest just stuffed in the backfield. Got nowhere to go with that ball.
Caden Spencer and Eli Rose on the tackle.
Just nowhere to go on that play. A loss of 2 yards. It's going to be a early 3rd and long for the Panthers.
Charlie Powell back in shotgun with Keegan Vest. Keegan Vest in motion. Powell going through his reads and stuffed in the backfield, and a dropped interception.
Charlie Powell's pass nearly intercepted by Landon Jones. Pass was incomplete.
That was almost a critical interception by Landon Jones to put them in great field position. The Panther Pride will bring out their punt team now.
You know what they say, man. That's why he's not on offense. It's Dubwig back to punt here.
Dubwig gets his punt off, and what a leg from Dubwig. Birmingham receiving, find a little bit of room, making Panthers miss, and Gavin Reardon looking for a flag, and he'll get one. Before the call, he's been stopped at the 41.
Brandon Hosauer just making everybody miss. Great footwork right there. Insane agility on the return. There will be a flag on the play.
During the return, blocking the back, number 13, the return team. 10 yards from the spot of the foul, result in a first down.
And the Panthers will get what they wanted with that block in the back call. They'll be put back to the 31-yard line, the Bulldogs.
Bulldogs take over 1st and 10 from their own 31-yard line.
That'll push them back a little bit. Not as good as a field position. And what a leg we see from Sam Dubwig. You can see where those stars came from. Just outstanding punt. To see some like power, leg power from a guy that's senior in high school, just unreal.
Impressive talent from Dubwig. Lindsey back in the pass. He's looking for a throw, and it'll sail over
Rick Lindsey's pass intended for Emerson Early.
Early's head.
pass is incomplete. We got second down 10.
A rare miss right there from Lindsey. That's just one of those plays that you kind of expect them to make after watching all these game, or after watching all of this game and all the highlights that he's put on.
Second and 10 now on the 31 with 9:26 left in the third quarter. Lindsey with a handoff, straight up the middle, and he is stopped by Gavin Vest.
And there's that linebacker core swarm, the two heavy hitters, Logan Eason and Gavin Vest, able to make an early stop right there. It's 3rd and 7.
9 minutes left on the clock and running in the third quarter. Lindsey back to snap, fakes the handoff, he drops back, looking to the right, and he'll just narrowly not have a man. The deflected pass from Noah Martin.
Outstanding read right there by Noah Martin. Able to get a hand in there and keep the receiver from pulling it down.
Now it'll be 4th and 7 for the Bulldogs. They'll bring out their punt crew once again. 8:51 on the clock as the Panthers receive the ball.
Hayes Cox is deep for Cabot.
The punt is up, and Hayes Cox will elect to leave it alone as it bounces around the 26.
Put down by Charlie Garden.
Pretty solid punt to keep the Panthers inside their 30-yard line.
Cabot takes over 1st and 10.
Cabot, not the best field position. We can only imagine it's going to take, excuse me, we have no idea who we'll see at the quarterback position. It is Charlie Powell this possession.
Charlie Powell back there with Keegan Vest, reared it in motion. It'll be a handoff to Keegan Vest once again. He'll find a sliver of hope and about 4 yards on that play.
It's a pretty tough run right there, those 4-yard runs. As we've seen this game, they went from 1-yard runs, and then they went from 2-yard runs to 3, and now from 3 to 4 as maybe Keegan is stripping away at their defense.
Charlie with the throw. It'll be on the screen pass. He's got room to run, and he is dragged down around the 44-yard line.
Great run and catch right there by Hayes Cox. Made one man miss and had a couple blockers to get a few more yards. A nice first down for the Panthers.
And running with intensity was Hayes Cox. A little bit of a hurry-up position is the Cabot Panthers. Charlie with another throw down the middle. Up to Hayes Cox, and there's going to be a flag on the play. It's going to be on Isaiah Taylor.
As soon as that flag came out, the Fayetteville Bulldog fans knew exactly what it would be, as they are booing.
Defense, number 13, 15 yards from the previous spot, result in a first down.
Excuse me, that'll be on Grayson Shepard, the pass interference. What a great momentum shifter for your Cabot Panthers, and a much-needed one at that.
The Panthers, it seems like, finally may have something going as they finally made it to the other side of the field, the other side of the 50 here. See if they can figure something out to get back in the end zone.
Charlie Powell on the shotgun. Hand off to Keegan Vest. Keegan Vest up the middle, and he'll be stopped around the 40 for a gain of 1.
Right there, the whole line just collapsing in on Vest. Vest is able to make a lot of people miss here. There's 7 minutes and 30 seconds here in this quarter. Really, there was just no way of Keegan Vest getting out of that, as Cooper Powell has came in to replace him.
About 7:15 and ticking. Charlie Powell is about to take the snap. Charlie Powell with his reads. It'll sail over the head of Caden Harmon.
Quick little out route right there. Catch the snap and throw it. Had no real progression right there, just banking on the receiver to be open, and nearly had him, but unfortunately just a bit of an overthrow.
And with a guy under and a guy over on Caden, that's a good high point pass, giving his receiver a chance at it. There's Charlie. He's got pressure on the background and slung down by the Bulldogs defenders. That'll be Trey Lyle on the tackle.
And that's just an unbelievable tackle right there and an unbelievable sack. Got one arm on him, but somehow had enough grip to pull him down as Charlie had no escape route.
Well, that'll make it about 4th and forever with 17 yards to go.
Number 10, Landon Holzhauer.
And to punt it is Sam Dubwick. Be a fair catch at the 10, and another tremendous punt by Sam Dubwick.
Holzhauer to 10-yard line. Bulldogs take over 1st and 10.
And that's where those stars come from. We've said it all game. Sam Dubwick is a menace with the football in his hands. Puts Fayetteville on their own 10.
And the Panthers with a stop here could give their offense great offensive position to try and mount a comeback in this 36-7 game that they're trailing in. It'll be 6:23 left in the 3rd quarter. Let's see what the Panther Pride can do on defense.
Halfway through this 3rd quarter, not having the ball, it's going to be a very slow game for Fayetteville on offense. On defense, the Panthers are going to have to force some disruption.
Lindsey with another screen pass to his favorite target. That'll be Delamar on the reception. Be about 6 yards on the play.
Maddox Smith on the tackle.
Just another nice throwing catch. That connection seems to be unstoppable tonight.
And you know what they say, if it's not broke, don't fix it. We've seen a lot of screen passes from the Bulldogs tonight. A lot of Lindsey throwing the ball. And there he is with a rare handoff. That'll be about 2 yards on the play.
Ever since they lost first string running back, there hasn't been any handoffs, it seems, and maybe just playing it slow is what's going on here.
Be about 5 minutes and 20 seconds and ticking. Lindsey lining up to take the snap. He'll step back and just miss his target, Delamar. It's defended by Gunnar Poe.
Delamar went about 10 yards and ready to cut back and unfortunately lost his footing, and possibly that's what could have caused the incompletion. As the Bulldog punt crew will be coming out.
Back to punt for the Bulldogs.
Well, with 4th and 1 backed up on your own 19, Coach Casey Dick will play it smart, not give the Panthers any chance at a easy walk-in touchdown. Back to receive is Hayes Cox. The punt is up, and Cox will once again elect to leave it alone, or it'll drop around the 45. Well, trailing 36-7, your Cabot Panthers have about 4 minutes and 59 seconds in this 3rd quarter.
Man, what a game it has been for Fayetteville tonight. They have really came out guns blazing and just never looked back. A very rare stop right there by the Panthers. So hopefully they will be able to make something out of it. And if you see in the middle of that huddle, it's Maddox McCrory. Maybe a quarterback change for this possession after the past 2 failed.
Fayetteville really has been tremendous tonight. The number 5 team in Arkansas looking for their upset against the number 4, your Cabot Panthers. as the Cabot Panther offense will come back onto the field, and always an exciting sight with these young players.
Panthers will be led this possession by Maddox McCrory. Very, very exciting for the Panthers to have somebody playing at this high of a caliber only in his sophomore season. He is only going to improve.
I cannot wait to see McCrory develop over the years, along with his counterpart beside him, Cooper Powell. McCrory will take the snap and hand it off to Powell. Powell's got room to run, beats one man, and he will step out around the 50. Excuse me, the 49. We've got a helmet off and an injured player on the field from your Cabot Panthers. Like you said, the injury bug riddling the teams tonight in this heat.
Can only hope for the best for all of the players that have been injured, as both medical staffs are out. That will be Train Smith. He is able to walk off the field by himself. A great sight to see as a Panther fan. So we almost lost our notes here.
Nice to see Train walking off the field. Hopefully we'll see him back in the game soon, a big part of this Cabot Panther offense. Well, with about 4 minutes and 54 seconds, the Panthers looking to drive down the field. They've got a 2nd down and 7, trailing 36-7. Maddox McCrory lining up to take the snap. Another handoff to Cooper Powell. He's got room. And a great open field tackle by the Bulldog defender.
This game has been very chippy, high tension between both teams here. A very solid run right there by Cooper Powell. You know, we've talked about the heat, but I must say, without this wind, it would be very, very unbearable. So luckily we have a slight breeze here.
It'll be 3rd and 3. McCrory lining up to take the snap. 4 minutes and 15 with the clock ticking. He's got pressure. He'll try and get away and try to check down, but the pass will be just forward of number 11, Cooper Powell.
Just tried to check down to his running back right there. He's able to just get it away. So it will be a 4th and short for the Panthers. It's McCrory and his offense will be staying on the field.
Coach Reed looking for a big play with 4 minutes and 11 seconds to go. 4th and 3. Maddox McCrory with the ball looking to pass. He's got pressure. He'll sling it through the middle and it's caught. They'll call it incomplete. That was intended for Gabe Lynch. And that'll be a turnover from the Cabot Panther Pride over to the Packer Bulldogs.
That was a very hard play to see from our point of view, but a great pass from McCrory. Did all he could with the Fayetteville Bulldogs pressure coming. So there was a lot of big bodies running straight at him. Able to stay cool as the other side of the pillow in the pocket and deliver a strike, but unfortunately it fell incomplete.
Maddox McCrory, what an arm on that throw. Speaking of arm, Drake Lindsay with the snap. He'll hand it off. Stopped by DeCaleb Rudolph at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a gain of about 1. 2nd down and 9 shaping up for Drake Lindsay and the Bulldogs.
Caleb Johnson on the carry.
A great stop right there by the Panthers.
A yard on the play. Bring up 2nd down 9.
So that whole entire defensive line collapsed in on that, and there was no holes for the running back to run through.
Lindsay looking to take the snap. Looking to pass, checks down. and met by Noah Martin. It's a fumble. That'll be recovered by your Cabot Panthers. It'll be going the other way.
It's a momentum shifter right there. A strip and a recover. Logan Eason, the one to dive on that. Outstanding play from the Panthers. Outstanding defense. As maybe, just maybe, the Panthers will be able to make something out of this.
And what a smart play from Noah Martin. He gets stuck up there with the receiver and knocks it away, knowing he needs something for his offense. And look at that, the Panther pride is back with the ball. That'll be McCroy taking the snap now. Looking to pass. He's got pressure. He'll rifle it down the field. It's caught. And number 23, Gabe Lynch, will take it all the way to the end zone. This is what the Panthers needed.
After the drop pass on 4th down last possession, Gabe and Maddox make up for it with a touchdown connection. What an absolute strike to sneak it right over the hand of the Fayetteville defender, right into the breadbasket of Gabe Lynch. Beautiful strike, beautiful play. Just outstanding from the Cabot Panthers.
Just an amazing throw from McCoy there. And like the Bulldogs have been showing, you only need one. The kick is good, straight through the uprights. That'll be Dean Heyer. Well, and the Panthers coming back onto the field to kick it off with 3 minutes and 10 seconds left in the third quarter. The Bulldogs leading 36-14, but with a newfound momentum and pride regained for this Panther team.
And maybe a confidence boost for that Panther offense, including the young QB, Maddox McCrory.
And maybe even a confidence boost at your starter position at QB, which has been highly debated throughout the offseason. Now we finally get to see what Maddox McCoy is able to do, and wow, is it amazing.
One thing I would like to highlight is today there has been 0, and I mean 0 interceptions. That is quite impressive from the both star-studded defenses.
Blaylock with a kick. It'll be Setzer, stopped at the 18. Again getting chippy out here.
And Jacob McGee on lockdown right there. Huge open field tackle to keep the Bulldog return to a minimum.
And stuffed at their own 16 is the Bulldogs and Drake Lindsay. That's exactly what you needed from that return team. You need every piece of this Cabot Panther puzzle to keep this momentum going. And here's the defense to continue just that. Drake Lindsay taking the snap. Looking to throw, he's looking right. He'll go with another screen, almost intercepted by number 29, Gavin Vest.
Threw it into, I guess, a no man's land right there, right over the defensive line. Not really sure what the play was there. It will be a 2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs.
And a smart play from Lindsay with pressure from the Cabot Panther D-line. Drake Lindsay with the snap. With pressure, he'll throw it deep. And Poe almost with the interception, exactly what the Panthers would need.
And great sportsmanship right there. Gunnar Poe helping up Jason Delamar after his deflection. Just a beautiful, beautiful coverage right there by Gunnar Poe, staying with the quick receiver in Delamar.
And to Caleb Rudolph on the floor once again. Again, hoping for the best.
It's the last thing you want to see right here.
With the momentum shifting for the Cabot Panthers, this is indeed the last thing you want to see here. With pressure provided by DK and crew, Gunnar Poe with a near interception. This is an unfortunate sight for the Panthers and everyone watching.
The Cabot Panther defense has really shown up to play these past 2 possessions by the Bulldogs. I mean, it's just unreal how Gunnar Poe was able to keep up with Delamar, as nobody has been able to keep up with Delamar. Nobody was able to keep up with him last year, as he was only a sophomore. And right now, there are 2 minutes and 53 seconds left in this game.
DK getting up now. A little banged, but it's nice to be able to see him walk off the field himself. With about 2 minutes and 53 seconds in the third quarter, Cabot trailing 36-14. The Bulldogs will take the field once again. It'll be 3rd and 10 from their own 14 after 2 stunning stops from your Cabot Panther defense.
And nothing better to see than DeCaleb Rudolph making it off the field on his own. Hopefully he can get better and get better soon.
Lindsey in the pocket. And he'll spike it down with nowhere to go. That'll make it 4th and 10.
Lindsey's pass intended for Caleb Johnson. Logan Easton defending on the play. Pass was incomplete.
And the Cabot Panther defense once again smothering this Bulldog offense with a newfound life at halftime.
Yes, it's been quite a turnaround. And hopefully Cabot can keep this going. Not much time left, however, 2 minutes 48 seconds in this third quarter.
Is Cox looking to receive the punt, a little short. He'll leave it alone and it'll roll all the way to the 48. With great position is the Cabot Panther offense.
At the 48-yard line.
As we've seen this whole game, people slipping all over the field. This turf is clearly very slick. I think that had something to do with that punt. It probably landed about 24 or 20 yards from where he kicked it, but was able to roll almost 20 more. Still pretty good field position for Maddox McCrory's offense.
Well, the Cabot Panthers taking the field once again with the ball. Maddox McCrory going to take the snap with Cooper Powell in the backfield. He's going through his reads. The pocket closing. He'll get out and just get a pass out to John Connor. That'll be a first down for your Cabot Panthers.
Wow, what a display right there from Maddox McCrory, just evading every defender, slipping in and out of the pocket, just long enough to find the open receiver.
And this Cabot Panther offense, like you said before, chipping away at this Bulldog defense with 2:05 and ticking. Cabot down 36-14. Maddox McCrory will take the snap. Looking through his read, he'll pass deep down to John Connor, and it's almost intercepted. That'll be Casey Lehman with the deflection.
Man, right into the hands of the defender. Just a perfect pass, but I said it earlier, and I'll say it again. That's why they're on defense. A lucky break for the Panthers, and that may be just what they needed to get some points on the board here.
Maddox McCrory taking the snap. He'll throw it out, and that's just dropped by Michael Lynch.
Pass intended for Michael Lynch. That's Brady defending on the play.
Hit Michael Lynch right in the hands. You saw a little hook around play. So it looked like he had some field opening up, and maybe he just decided, or he tried to run before he caught it. Let's see what this Panther offense can do on 3rd and long.
It's imperative that they keep calm, cool, and collected, not try and run too fast or move too fast. Maddox with Corey checking down to Kreiner. Kreiner's got room. He's got the outside. He's beat a man. There's a flag down, and he's tripped up by number 20, Xavier Burns. Once again, there's a flag on the play.
And like I said earlier, if Amar gets any room, he can do serious damage. A little juke right there in the open field and was able to keep taking it up and just unfortunately tripped up. But there will be flags on the play.
And Kreiner just by the shoelaces brought down there.
Foul. Illegal blindside block. Number 15.
That'll be a blindside block call on number 15, Hayes Cox. Unfortunate break for the Cabot Panthers. That'll make it 3rd and long. After a big momentum gathering and shifting play like that, that's just unfortunate to see as a Cabot Panther fan.
Just when it felt like you had something going, a blindside block takes you away.
McCoy taking the snap. Going through his reads. He'll look for another big play. He gets out of the pocket. He'll throw. Almost intercepted once again off the chest pad of Isaiah Taylor.
Pass intended for John Connor right there, unfortunately. Couldn't come down with it. Lucky it wasn't an interception, however, as Sam Dubwig looking to pin this Bulldog offense deep in their own territory.
And again, if you're ever in this situation, Dubwig is exactly the man you want to be in it with.
Timeout. Fayetteville.
That'll be a timeout for the Bulldogs. That'll be their 2nd of the half. Cabot still with 3.
It's a minute and 21 seconds here in this 3rd quarter. So really, that felt like if Cabot scored right there, they could have been back in this thing very easily. It's just a very unfortunate turn of events. The block in the back call, or blindside block call, excuse me.
And the Panthers, just the story of tonight being unfortunate series of events. Every break they've gotten seems to be cut short, and every step they take about 2 more back. Cabot, 4th and 18. Samuel Dubwig will be kicking it away. Dubwig with the punt. Olshauer to catch. And he'll call a fair catch around the 12. And there's a flag on the play.
It seems like flags have been coming out left and right all night long. Can only imagine what this one's going to be about.
Well, with a minute 14 in the 3rd quarter, we're awaiting the call from the officials. Panthers trailing 36-14.
Illegal block in the back. Number 8 at the return ticket.
And that'll be a block in the back by Landon Jones.
Fayetteville.
Be a 1st down for Fayetteville. Backed up on the 6-yard line.
See, Sam Dubwig always finds a way. That wouldn't have put him even inside their 10 right there, but I think he knew psychologically that flag was going to come out.
Had to have been a part of his plan. While Lindsey hands off the ball, he's got room to run. But fortunately, he'll be stopped by Brett J.
Ross Baxter and Brett J made the tackle. That's good for another Fayetteville Bulldog.
Fayetteville able to get out of their rough situation or near the 5 and give them more room to work with.
Lindsey taking the snap, dropping back. He'll find a man out long. Noah Martin chasing. And he will break away. That'll be Mason Spencer on the reception and Drake Lindsay on the throw as always.
You can't place a throw better than that. Unfortunately, Noah Martin had just been beat by a few steps. That ball was perfectly placed by Drake Lindsay.
And once again, you hear the fireworks sounding off the pane for the Cabot Panthers, as they will be trailing 42-14 with 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Nathan Cackle to kick the extra point. Nearly blocked once again, but it'll go through the uprights and make it 43-14.
The Bulldogs have just blown this absolutely wide open. It's going to take a miracle for the Panthers to come back in this one. But miracles do exist, as all hope is not lost for this Panther team, as they have finally figured out how to score and how to move the football, it seems. It's late in that third quarter, or late in this third quarter, excuse me.
Still quite a bit of time for the Cabot Panthers to get back into this game, trailing 43-14 with 34 seconds left in the third quarter. The Bulldogs will line up to kick the ball off once again to Amari Kreiner and Hayes Cox of your Cabot Panthers.
You can bet Amari Kreiner is begging for this ball to come his way, as he was just itching for a return last time.
And once again over Kreiner's head. Unfortunate. They've seen what Amari Kreiner can do in open space, and I just don't believe they want to give him the ball once again.
Cabot looking to get something going here with 34 seconds left in this third quarter.
McQuarrie to take the snap. Be a handoff to Keegan Vest once again. He'll break away from the first guy, and he will get a gain of about 10 yards. That'll be a Cabot Panther first down.
Excuse me, that will be moving the chains here. It's a very strong run right there from Keegan Vest. That's just what you expect out of him. Built like a boulder, still maintains quickness and agility.
Well, with 7 seconds and ticking into this third quarter, it looks like the Cabot Panthers will try and get one more play off. And that will bring the third quarter to a close. The Bulldogs leading 43-14 over your Cabot Panthers.
Pretty good way to end off the third quarter right there with the first down. A run by Keegan. There hasn't been very many good runs this game. They've stopped excuse me, our running back unit has been stopped about every time. Just hoping for a momentum swing here.
To always keep it real. To always keep it Tyson.
Well, with 12 minutes left to play, the Panthers are going to need a miracle in this game against Fayetteville.
Hero presented by Slim Chickens. He is one of Fayetteville's finest, and he works to protect all Fayetteville students. Please help me welcome Sergeant Sean Allen.
It's the Panthers and the Bulldogs ready to start this fourth quarter. Hopefully the Panthers can get something going early and often here.
McCoy with the snap. He'll drop back and he'll run out of the pocket with pressure, and he'll throw it away. Very smart play from the young QB. That'll make it 2nd down and 10.
Went through every progression right there. Unfortunately, just couldn't find anybody. A great defense from Fayetteville and a very smart play from Maddox McCrory.
Maddox McCoy to take the snap. Again, rush out of the pocket with pressure. He'll make a man miss, and he'll be rocked around the 22.
So he tried to split the defenders right there. Unfortunately, couldn't make anything out of that. So he just takes the sack. And the pocket has collapsed. Back-to-back plays here for the Panthers.
Maddox McCoy trying to make something shake and get away from that closing pocket. Unfortunately, not able to get the ball out that time.
It's 3rd down and 17.
It'll be 3rd down and long, about 17 yards to go. 11 minutes and ticking. Snap low. He'll have to get out of there quick, and he is sacked. That'll be Caden Spencer on the snap.
Caden Spencer.
That's 3 plays in a row that the offensive line just didn't block for McCrory. It's just very unfortunate. McCrory on that one had no time whatsoever. It was as soon as he went to his 2nd progression on the other side of the field, he had been drilled.
And Dubwick backed up against his goal line once again tonight. The snap is good, and the punt is even better. Bulldog getting past one man, but not the second. That'd be Logan Eason on the tackle.
Great open field tackle by Eason. Able to bring down the return man.
And the defense needing something big tonight.
First and 10 from their own 43-yard line.
Positive to come out of this game is Dubwick has been able to show off that leg. Not that he can get any more stars, but if he could, you know, it looked pretty good.
But if somebody wasn't looking at him, they're looking at him now with Drake Lindsay taking the snap. It's pressure by DK, but he'll get it out.
Ooh, and a huge hit delivered by Noah Martin.
Clark will hold on to the ball for a gain of about 6.
On the tackle.
And Drake Lindsay saying, cool as the other side of the pillow in the pocket, even with pressure from DeCaleb Rudolph. Handing it off now. And once again, his name being said again, DeCaleb Rudolph with the tackle.
The little celebration after. DeCaleb Rudolph. He's one of the coolest guys on this Panther team. He leads that defensive line.
Drake Lindsay taking the snap. It'll be another handoff, and he'll get 3 yards past the first down marker. Excuse me, that'll be 2.
That's good for another Fayetteville Bulldog.
And Christian Setzer with another run, taking over the role from Murray, who is nowhere to be seen for the rest of this game. Lindsay shaping up to take the snap on 1st and 10. 8:50 left in the game. Another handoff, and absolutely rocked by Gavin Vest in the backfield.
Gavin Vest breaking through that line and just demolishing the Bulldog running back. That's what Gavin Vest does. Like we said earlier, all-state player, over 80 tackles last year. Looking to have a repeat, maybe even improve.
And I'll tell you what, he hits like a freight train with 8 minutes and 20 seconds and ticking. Drake Lindsay will throw. Deep once again, covered by Gunnar Poe and knocked away by Gunnar Poe.
Drake Lindsay's pass intended for Zaya Spencer Cole.
Intended for Spencer Cole, deflected by Gunnar Poe.
Drake Lindsay cannot deliver a ball better than that. Just an absolute dot right there. But Gunnar Poe able to sneak a hand in and knock it away.
With 8 minutes and 11 seconds, the Panthers need the ball back now. A turnover would be perfect from this Cabot Panther defense. Drake Lindsay shaping up to take the snap. And I'll fake. And he's pressured in the backfield. Gets away from the first guy, but he'll go down from the prospect of Hunter Corbishley.
Jaden Boyster there first to rush through and get a hand on Drake. Drake just couldn't find any escape route.
And this Cabot Panther defense really fired up after the second half. Having a much better night. They'll back the Bulldogs up to the 46. 4th and 19 with the punt. Nearly blocked again. That'll be a fair catch at the 27.
Fair catch by Hayes Cox.
And now for the Panthers, it's time to make something shake. They need something quick.
The 7:25 left on the clock here in this fourth. It's looking like a directly uphill battle for the Panthers.
I'll bring McQuarrie back with Keegan Vest meeting him in the backfield. He'll take the snap. Over to Keegan. And Keegan, once he gets to that initial line, not much can stop him. A Bulldog at his ankles will get him this time, and he'll get a gain of about 5.
Another solid run from Keegan Vest. We've seen him just run straight through the line nearly every time. He's put together a pretty good second half.
Roy with a hurry up. Give it to Keegan again. And why not? He'll get you a first down and much more. Tackled by a host of Bulldogs, because that's exactly what it takes to bring the Boulder down.
I mean, how many times have we said it this game, and how many times will we say it this season? Keegan Vest carries the whole entire defensive line for a first down.
Maddox McCoy back in the backfield. Cooper Powell with the ball now. Cooper Powell doing just about the same thing. He makes about 3 guys miss, and it takes another host of Bulldogs to bring him down. Our running backs are especially special this year.
Cooper Powell right there just showing off some footwork and agility as he can hit just like Keegan can. Showing off some outstanding footwork for another Panther first down. As McCrory takes the snap, handed off to Cooper Powell. Cooper Powell stopped early this time, barely made it back to the line of scrimmage. Cooper Powell just had nowhere to go right there. Had the whole Fayetteville defense collapsing in on him.
Maddox McCoy leading the Pride on a march down the field. With 5 minutes 35 left, the snap is fumbled, and Maddox McCoy just can't get away from that Bulldog D-line, and it'll make it 3rd and long. With 5 minutes, 20 seconds on the clock and ticking, it'll be 3rd and 17. Panthers need to get something going quick.
After the 2 huge plays in the run game, nothing come of the last 2. Unfortunately for McCrory, there was just no play right there as the ball was snapped straight into the ground.
Well, Maddox McCrory trying to show out what he can do. He's got 3 receivers out wide and Cooper Powell in his backfield. He'll drop back. He's got to get out of the pocket. And what a strike to Cooper Powell, and what a catch. Are they ever going to bring him down as he'll fall at the 41 finally?
It's an absolute unit at running back. That's everybody that plays running back on this Panther squad. It's going to always take more than one person to get them down, as there are 4 minutes and 20 seconds left on the clock.
Cooper and Maddox, both in the same grade, hopefully growing together throughout the years. Gavin Reardon in motion, he'll step back, but deliver another strike. What a pass to number 23, Gabe Lynch.
Just a great find. Slipped it right past the defender's hand. That'll be another first down for Cabot.
And what a conversion on 4th and 7 from Maddox McCrory and Gabe Lynch. That'll be a 1st and 10 for your Cabot Panthers with 3 minutes and 45 seconds and ticking.
Like you were talking about that connection between Maddox McCrory and Cooper Powell, they both grew up on the north side of town, meaning they went to the north schools and have played together since middle school.
Maddox McCrory avoiding pressure, throwing a strike deep, and what a pass and catch by Gabe Lynch and Maddox McCrory. Exactly what they needed late in this game with 3 minutes and 24 seconds to go. And way to avoid the pressure and stay cool as he delivers a strike to the end zone.
Absolutely unreal off-balance throw by McCrory. Sent up a prayer almost, but somehow put it right in Gabe Lynch's hands. That's the second time they've connected tonight on a touchdown pass.
And a phenomenal connection that is. That'll be Dean Higher on the kick. It is up, and it is good, making it 43-21.
As we've seen a lot tonight, the Panthers have 3 minutes and 24 seconds to come back. But here in this fourth quarter and late in the third, we have seen some outstanding plays by our young players. As Keegan Vest, that first part of that drive, just put the team on his back as he's got another year as a Panther. McCrory with an absolute strike downfield and a clutch, crucial conversion on 4th down. Just outstanding drive by the Panthers. Just an absolute show of skill by the younger players.
Like you said, a young and electric team from Cabot now, as Blaylock will go to kick the ball off to the Bulldogs. Needing something huge here.
Bulldogs are expecting an onside kick here.
And Blaylock kicking it deep unexpectedly to the Bulldogs. That'll give them a touchback and put them at the 20-yard line.
It's been a great fourth quarter for the Panthers. If they were able to find this momentum earlier, the scoreboard would look much different.
And unfortunately, most likely just a little or too little too late, as they trail 43-21 with 3 minutes 24 seconds to go in this game. Drake Lindsay back to take the snap. Hand it off to another Bulldog. That'll be number 7, Will Kittle, on the gain of 6.
And I would like for you to notice who's back in the game. That's right, Caleb Rudolph has made his way back on the field. An absolute blessing as a Panther fan to see him perform, as he has recovered from his injury. Luckily, it wasn't anything too serious. The pass rusher and the unstoppable force on our defensive line is back in the game.
Well, Drake Lindsay and the crew of Bulldogs taking their time to snap the ball with 2 minutes and 35 seconds left and ticking. And stuffed is Cattell by D.K. Rudolph.
And what was I just talking about? Caleb Rudolph makes it back into the game and puts on a show. It's a blessing to watch him perform as a Panther is down on the field. It appears like a cramp. It's just very nice to see. You can see that he is clearly in pain, but luckily they are just stretching him out, as this heat and humidity is clearly getting to everybody on this football field tonight.
The heat has been chipping away at the players tonight, and hopefully we see him walk off by himself. There he goes. It's always good to see that. That'll be number 96, Aiden Cook. Nice to see him up and walking, as it'll be 3rd and 10, backed up on the 20 for the Bulldogs with 2 minutes and 25 seconds to go. The Panthers have 3 and the Bulldogs have 1 timeout left.
The Panthers looking to get a stop here on defense. It's 3rd and long for Fayetteville.
Drake Lindsay looking to take another snap tonight with 2 minutes 15 and ticking. He'll take his time.
Please place 2:16 on the clock. 40 seconds on the play clock. Please start both clocks on my signal.
And they'll reset the clock to 2:16. Now ticking away at around 2 minutes. Drake Lindsay
here. It's just a smart play by Casey Dick and his team just to let the clock run as much as possible.
Drake Lindsay with a snap. He'll hand it off. And that'll be tackled by, number 5, Brett J. That'll be a gain of about 5. That'll put them on the 25 with 1:28 and ticking left. Again, Cabot has 3 timeouts and the Bulldogs have 1.
Coach Reed electing not to use a timeout here. It's possibly a sign of surrender, as the Bulldogs hold a large lead with only a minute left in this 4th quarter.
Well, the Panthers would need a lot more than a miracle now. Trailing 43-21 with 50 seconds left, or 52 seconds left. Fayetteville will lose their 3rd and final timeout.
52 seconds left on the clock. Fayetteville just needed a few things to talk over. The Panthers now also have a time to hydrate and talk over their game plan for this punt return opportunity and getting set up an offense.
The Panthers really seem to have got the ball rolling in this 3rd and 4th quarter. Unfortunately, like I said before, just too little, too late, with the Fayetteville Bulldogs kicking it off now to Hayes Cox.
It's very clear that if the Panthers were able to find that momentum earlier on in the game, the scoreboard would be completely different.
The punt is up. And it'll go out around the 49.
No, it's caught goes out of bounds at the 49-yard line. Cabot takes over, 1st and 10.
Well, the Panthers will take over at the 49 with 44 seconds left, looking to do a little bit of a last-ditch effort. Seem to have a quarterback change with Cale Turner coming into the game. 1st and 10 on the 49, 44 seconds left. That'll be a handoff to Keegan Vest. Keegan cutting it up the middle, running over 2 Bulldogs.
Keegan Vest stopped by Walker Blake.
And all you can say right there is that's just Keegan Vest doing what Keegan Vest does. It's a huge run.
Coach Reed electing not to use his timeouts now. 20 seconds left in the game. Cale Turner back to take the snap. Snap is low. He'll try and get out of there. And he'll run it in over for a 1st down and bumped out of bounds by Charlie Garton, excuse me.
There'll be a Panther 1st down. It's Cale Turner getting his first reps of the night in. Listed as the 2nd string on the roster. There are only 9 seconds left in this ball game. Clock is stopped.
Cale Turner, 1st and 10, handing off to Kreiner. Stuffed in the backfield. That'll be a loss. And Coach Reed will let the game tick out. Your Cabot Panthers losing to the Bulldogs 43-21. An unfortunate loss for your Cabot Panthers. Tune in next week when the Panthers look to change that against Bentonville West. I've been your play-by-play commentator, Carson Cook, and sitting next to me, your color commentator,
Colton Hennessy.
Have a good evening, Panther fans.
Until next week, when the Bulldogs travel in Oak Little Rock. Go Bulldogs!